Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early mornings, LALATE. How are you? Thank you for joining me. It's a Friday morning. It's 6 o'clock on the East Coast, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. It's a new day and renewed optimism for your stimulus, second stimulus, and third stimulus checks. Great news across the board as we're waiting the new jobs numbers from Wall Street this morning. Meantime, Jerome Powell will speak at a second day of the FMOC and will be asked further about stimulus. Moreover, hashtag alert, hashtag speaker for stimulus. It heated up last night on this channel and it's continuing this morning. It's a great morning. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to have a lot of fun. And this is Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. Thank you for joining me on an early breezy deezy wheezy, and well, you know, he didn't win for president, so morning on LALATE. I hope you're good and safe. Well, thank you for joining me. Incredible great news about your second stimulus check, third stimulus, and a little bit about first stimulus as well. Wow, it's a great day, and I'm so glad you're here. Before we continue, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the front of this channel, because boy, it may not be there in a few minutes. Someone may steal it. Everyone's stealing things lately. Stealing an election, stealing the subscribe button. Everything is being stolen. So make sure you hit the subscribe button before someone steals it. It helps you keep up to date as we launch new videos. Thank you for joining me for our new hit series, which is Holidays LALATE, every day at 12 noon. That was a winner. You all really loved it. It's a little bit like Early Mornings LALATE, which was the inspiration for the show. Very lighthearted. The second after the 10-minute mark, it's all about the holidays. So if you like talking about the holidays, join me for that series. Also, like this video. It helps the video in the algorithm and the rankings. And this series has been ranking #1 every day for 3 days in a row. Cross our fingers. Let's keep it going. In this video, I'll be going over a lot of great details, so let's get to, oh my goodness, I almost forgot the most important point. That thing over there. What's that thing over there? The super chat. There is a super chat if you're just new to joining us on Early Mornings LALATE. This is an instant premiere. It features a live chat, so you can chat with your Purple Power buddies while the video's debuting. So the toast is toasting, the butter's buttering, I'm here, you're here, and now you can super chat about that. It just all makes sense. But did you save me some bacon? It's going to be a great morning, and I'm so glad you're here. And I got a surprise. Don't you love surprises? I got a surprise. I got this. Look how thick this thing is. I have this. It may take this video and the video right after. I am going to give a shout out to every wonderful person who gave a super chat donation on election night. And it's about 20 pages long. So I'm really going to shout out every single one of you. It may take this recording and then the video right after this at 6:30 to cover it. But yeah, thank you so much. All right, let's get to the breaking news. So the breaking news as you sit here this morning is that the U.S. stock futures are down significantly in advance of the market's opening, the U.S. stock market's opening on Friday morning, amidst concerns that there was too much cuddliness going on in recent days and too much renewed optimism about a situation which we may not still know. And I'm not talking about the race for the president. I'm talking about everything else. There's a fear of too much cushiness and quick attempt to sort of, I got this, I understand what happened situation right after election night, that some analysts, including the major analyst at Wells Fargo last night, said, you know what, I'm not so certain I know what's going on. You shouldn't be buying or selling. And I think the stock market is too exuberant. If you did not see what happened in the last 48 hours, the stock market went up on Thursday and Wednesday nearly nearly 1,000 points on belief that stimulus is coming, second stimulus is coming right away. There will be no regulations of big tech companies. Deregulation will not occur. That the concern about election uncertainty is gone, and that no one's going to contest the election. Yeah, so I think you predicted that one wrong. And so now some of the analysts are saying, hold up. I think you could see some backtracking on this situation. Alicia Levine, a chief strategist at BNG Mellon Investment, says the market's now pricing in a Republican Senate, and a rotation that we saw was based on that. And there's an increasing risk that that's not the case for the Senate. The entire move could be somewhat at risk as well. Well, we do know the Senate is going to remain Republican, but the rest of the situation is what's getting a little messy. Democracy is sometimes messy. It sometimes requires a little patience as well, says the former vice president in a Delaware speech last night. On the economic front today, as CNBC is reporting, Friday will bring a fresh look at the labor market with the new Labor Department's October numbers set to release before about 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The report comes on the heels of disappointing readings for ADP private payrolls and initial jobless claims. What is that? Well, Thursday, the new jobless claims number was announced, and it was bad. Let's understand, the new jobless numbers tease up to how many people newly claim unemployment assistance per week. Now, the viewers of the channel, I love it, because I've taught you so much, and I told you what these numbers mean and don't mean. And you have learned that number sometimes not sometimes, always does not account for people who are on unemployment and have had to switch to PUA because you've run out of unemployment assistance. And so people now realize that the new jobless numbers is dropping because people can't make unemployment claims anymore, so they're jumping over to PUA. So what's important to watch this morning is that new jobs number. That's not jobless, but jobs number for October, and it's expected to be poor. It's expected to show that the stimulus in the economy through September did not carry this economy. Basically, another way to say it is that the stimulus from the first stimulus package of March is now worn off, and it has no more effect on the economy. I think we sort of knew that ourselves, but it's now being confirmed by the economists and the economic numbers. So with that, Jerome Powell yesterday had incredible great news, which was he said that that some people, which is parenthesis, Larry Kudlow, close parenthesis, those people that think the economy has rebounded to where it was before the pandemic, he says categorically untrue. We have not yet rebounded, and so as a result, we need more stimulus. Now, I'm putting his two sentences together. Need more stimulus, he said at a previous congressional hearing, but yesterday he said we have not rebounded enough because we do not have enough economic pushing in the economy, and that's stimulus. And so that's incredible great news. Today, Jerome Powell will speak before the FPUC a second day, and he has always said that stimulus needs to come into your hands and into the hands of the American people, and needs to come right now. What's important to understand is that Mitch McConnell's comments 2 days ago are absolutely categorically incredible, that says the first item of business will be to pass stimulus and to pass it fast, and he will only focus on that. If you did not watch the mid-afternoon recordings yesterday, I talked about how Mitch McConnell is a fast lawmaker. He is very fast. If you remember the Temple of Doom's ridiculous remark from about 5 days ago, she says, I'm a legislator, so I take sort of time legislating, and so I haven't written the bill yet. That's actually what she said. I'm just giving you the face for the facial reaction for it, but that's actually what she said. Mitch McConnell, on the other hand, no exaggeration. I'm not embellishing him. He will leave on a Friday, go back to Kentucky, and he'll fly back in on his Learjet, and lobsters fly in the plane, and he will walk in and have a 3,000-page bill written for you in 24 hours. He literally moves that fast, which is incredibly good for your stimulus, because people keep on asking how fast can Mitch move. Mitch moves really faster than Bugs Bunny. Actually, Mitch just moves. Well, it's not Bugs Bunny. It's the Roadrunner. No. Which one ran fast? It's the Roadrunner that ran faster than Bugs Bunny? I don't know. Both of them ran fast. Mitch McConnell runs faster than both of them. He literally can get your stimulus package out and done right away. So this is categorically incredible. Then there's this. Oh, hashtag speaker for stimulus. If you did not watch Purple Power last night on EV's LALATE, I launched a new hashtag. Hashtag speaker for stimulus. There's a move underway to get a new speaker among the Democrats, and they are unhappy with Nancy Pelosi for every reason that you know we are and you are. I don't have to really rehash the hashtag of that. That was what was hashtag seats for stimulus. Well, new hashtag alert, hashtag speaker for stimulus. The move to find a new speaker. Ultimately, they're trying to find a more moderate speaker who appeases the progressives who say she has isolated from a great deal to get stimulus relief done amid an election result which was not a success. The House lost a lot of Democratic seats. She did not take the GOP. She did not take the Senate. And so the push is really to get this done. And so it's incredible great news as I sit here today is that you're getting stimulus. You're absolutely getting stimulus. How much, what are the amounts? This is what I want to go over very quickly, is you're going to get FPUC. It's going to be retroactive. You're going to get grants, you're going to get loans, you're going to get food, you're going to get rent, you're going to get mortgage forbearance, eviction moratorium, and things like that. But the things that you absolutely have to push on are stimulus checks, big ones, not small ones. You absolutely are correct that Mitch McConnell has 3 times before said he's going to give you stimulus checks, and then when he writes the bill, it's not in there. So did you forget it, Mitch? What did you do? He has not put it in there, so you have to be on high alert about that guy with his word stimulus checks. He said he would do the problem solvers bill, so do the problem solvers bill, bitch. Lindsey Graham says, I love the problem solvers bill. I would do the problem solvers bill. Do it, Lindsey. And you have to focus on getting hazard pay in their FPUC retroactive enough, and you have to ensure that these provisions go into January or February. The number of new COVID-19 cases overnight was about 110,000 on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. And so now we have increased really a lot in just a very short period of time. The surge in stocks overnight came despite lingering uncertainty about the outcome of Tuesday's elections. The 3 indices notched their 4th straight positive session on Thursday, were up on their best week since April 9th, reports CNBC. The S&P 500, the Dow are up 7% for the week, and the tech-savvy NASDAQ are up 9%, but this is making a lot of people skittish, says, and that's the CNBC quote, because there's a concern that there is election uncertainty still. COVID-19 cases could be increasing, lockdowns could be around the corner, and that we really don't have third stimulus lined up. And so what's important to understand is that you and I are dialed in on where we're getting stimulus. We're focusing on getting our stimulus, and all these sort of indicators on the outside that say, I'm really excited. I'm just so excited about that, we got the House done, we got the Senate done, everything's fine. Some analysts are saying, stop getting so excited. Calm down. It's too early in the morning. Stop drinking all that coffee. Stop. Put down the coffee. That's the 3rd cup already. You're too caffeinated. And they're saying, keep it chill because we are still not out of the woods yet. And that is incredible, great news. You're going to get a stimulus check, and it's going to come very quickly. And with that, let me give a shout out to some of the incredible people that absolutely supported this channel on election night. For 4.5 hours on election night, I recorded with taking, I think it was 1 break and a half a break, just to get some extra water. Sat in the same chair, no person, as people would often joke early on in this channel. So how can you have your crew help you on that? I'm like, crew? What crew? J crew? What crew? And literally, pressed the button and then sat and talked for 4.5 hours with you, and we chatted with each other. And I really appreciate the family and the comments I got the next day. Everyone just absolutely said, when are we gonna do that again? When are we gonna do that again? We'll do it again. We'll do something similar. But I one of my important messages is I don't want you to ever feel alone. I don't want you to ever feel depressed. And I don't want you to ever feel sad. And that was that meant more value to me than even what I was even saying in the recording. So long as you were having fun, that was what was most important to me. But let me give a shout out to the incredible people who gave supers on that night. And I'm going to do about half of them now, and I'll do the next half in the next recording coming up in 30 minutes. Chad Coate, John Huenza, Sandra Madigley, Tamara Young, John Huzuenas again, Nick Lonslanger, John Huzuenas again, Lavon P, Mike Schapp, Trevon Biggs, Dion Villarelli, beautiful name, Steve Gold, Sherilyn Cannon, Laura Chacon, Lynn Miller, Luis Artu Colon, Jesus Ojeda, Christy Pexton, Lloyd Dixon, Dreamweaver Serenity, Christy Pexton, Kathy Smith, Autumn Crawford, Spectre Gadget, that's the actual screen name, Casual Sports Radio Network, Lloyd Dixon again, Funtime 999, Jose Camacho, Lilybird 36 Liver, Deanna Vallaria. This one's a hard one. Brennan Raven Dark Phoenix, Sonic 1105, John Huzueza again, Brother Husway Ministries, Terry Davis, Perelex, Terry Davis again, Chad Quackenbush, Dreamweaver Serenity again, Grandma Ducky, oh my God, Grandma Ducky, Terry Davis again, Shay Lesh, Charlotte Jordan, John Johnson, Rita M, Grandma Ducky again, Chad Quackenbush again, Grandma Ducky again, Terry Davis again, Patricia Singleberry again, Rita M, Grandma Ducky again, David Sopaw, Brother Husway Ministries again, Shay Les, Melissa Bowles, Grandma Ducky again, Amanda Lewis, Tammy Lee Chase, Grandma Ducky again, John Johnson, Trina Goosey, Amanda Johnson, Deanna Ortonez, Harmony Cannon, Melissa Abrams, Grandma Ducky again, Jonathan Hicks, and John Johnson again, Aletha Knowles, John Johnson again, Gwen Waldroff, Action Jackson, Scott Horn, and Dion Barber. I'll continue with the remainder of them in the next recording. What an incredible spirit of this channel. The spirit was that everyone had a lot of fun, and I'll find something that is a commonality. But for now, the thing that is most lighthearted is this early morning's broadcast, followed by Holiday LALATE at 12 noon. As always, go for the channel, subscribe, and also hit that like button. Coming up next is a continuation of Early Mornings LA at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and save LA for more.